Well, hello, Aquarius, and welcome to Mystic Door Tarot. This is Barb with your weekly tarot card reading for October 27th through November 2nd, 2025. And for this week, since we have the Halloween holiday falling on Friday, I am using the Trick or Treat Tarot Card Deck by Barbara Moore. All right. Now, if you're new to my channel, thank you for dropping in. And if you're a regular viewer, welcome back. And please consider subscribing and help support the channel. It's free. Now, just a reminder, Aquarius, these are general readings which will not resonate with everyone. If you would like a personal reading, the link to my website is in the description box below. So with that, let's dive in. Let's see what cards are coming out for you for the week. And of course, we're going to see what crystals being suggested for you. What does Aquarius need? And we have Zinsight in regards to your physical body, your root chakra, staying grounded. All right. Let's see what the tea leaf fortune cards have in store for you. We have one card that flipped over. I'm going to pull two more. What's coming through for Aquarius? And how about one more? And we have this one that wanted to flip out. Okay. All right. We have Peacock. Beware of great pride. We have Boat. Oh, I love this card coming out for you, Aquarius. Money or property through an inheritance, winning, or windfall. Your ship, even though it's a boat, your ship is coming in some way, shape, or form. And beware of boasting about it is the first message that's coming through. And Horse, a short journey. Well, the peacock can certainly be in regards to this prosperity that the card's indicating coming your way this week, Aquarius. But there's a strong message here about not boasting about, the prosperity coming in with the boat. It can be, don't talk about it, keep it to yourself. It could be money or property coming in through an inheritance. It could be winning of some sort, a windfall. Certainly it can be something as simple as buying a lottery ticket and hitting it, maybe not the grand jackpot, but hitting some really good numbers to have a nice jackpot. But this is about boasting about it, which is only going to open up a Pandora's box of people asking you for money then. So because of this, you're getting the Horse card, which is indicating you're going to take a short journey. You could already be on one this week. It could be business related or visiting something on a personal nature. So let's see how the cards are playing out here. All right. Let's give the cards a shuffle. Messages and guidance for Aquarius, please. What's coming through for the week? Prosperity coming in. Maybe a short trip. Weekend getaway. Strong message of not boasting about it. It's coming through for Aquarius. All right, first message. Ooh, 7 of Wands. It says whack-a-mummy. They're all, with the Trick or Treat deck, they're all about the actual dressing up in costume and games. But 7 of Wands is standing up for yourself. You're in a position of advantage this week. Possibly with this prosperity coming in. All these so-called wands here is everything that you're up against. And so you don't need to give further reason for you to have to defend yourself. So however this prosperity is coming in, let it come in, play it through, get comfortable, and talk about it later. Much later. When things are settled and done and finalized. What else is coming through for Aquarius? The Queen of Cups. It's something you really desire. This is such a wild Queen of Cups in this deck. Something that you were really focused on, what you really desire. In a position of advantage for what you desire. And that could have something to do with the money or prosperity coming in. What else is coming through? Oh, and the King of Cups. Wow, this is interesting. I forget who else had this same combo. Can be a lot of drama. I'm picking up instantly a lot of drama. Beware of boasting. You know, fluffing up your feathers, letting people know. It's almost like you're going to have to leave town then for a little bit. This is definitely sticking up for yourself. But you are in a position of advantage. And also with the King of Cups, the king kind of keeps his emotions, how he's feeling to himself. And that's best if you're talking about money and inheritance coming in, rather than sharing that news. We had one card fly out, and it is the Nine of Swords. That's what's going to happen. You know, that's the warning with the Peacock card. Whatever it is that you're going after, you know, whatever's coming in, what kind of prosperity or whatever it is, you need to see it through, get it finalized and finished before you talk about it. This is definitely nightmares. This is almost like opening up the Pandora's box if you're boasting about money, inheritance. I won the lottery, whatever it may be. You're going to have this kind of everything coming at you. Wow. Seven of Cups. Look at the sign. Pick your poison. That's kind of being in a very dreamy state of mind. A lot of cups on the shelf. That's a lot of drama going on. I feel that, letting the cat out of the bag here in regards to money that was coming in or good fortune in some capacity coming in for you. You might inherit property. You could win like a jackpot, whatever it might be. Kind of keep it under wraps for a while until things get finalized. Otherwise, you're going to have a lot of confusion. This is a very dreamy state of mind, not sure, lots of choices. And that certainly can come in if you have some kind of money coming in. You have a lot of different choices. But I'm really looking at that Nine of Swords. That is the Nightmare card. And then we have the Fool. And in this case, you will be the fool in this situation. But it does mean you're going off in a new direction. Taking that leap of faith. Bottom of the deck, overall energy playing out. The Four of Pentacles. Look at that, trying to keep your money. This is having that financial stability and security, that strong foundation in place. And you can't boast about it. Beware of that pride. Okay. So you're in a position of advantage here, especially if you have some kind of good luck, good fortune coming in. It can be inheriting some kind of property or money coming in your way. Could be a promotion, anything where you benefit this week, Aquarius. But there is just a warning here. You might be taking a break, a short weekend getaway to think things through, but at all costs, keep it to yourself. That's kind of the main message. Keep it to yourself. Let's clarify the Seven of Wands, your first card, that you're going to have to fend off quite a bit. You're going off in a new direction. Yeah, we can see that. Your last card is the Fool card. So you're making a voluntary choice to, I would say, keep things to yourself. Yeah. So you can avoid having to defend yourself. The Queen of Cups, something you strongly desire. And you've got the King of Cups. And how about the King of Cups? That would be wild if the Queen of Cups comes out. A lot of drama can take place. You need to keep things to yourself. Oh, yeah. Look at this drama. You got to keep that excitement. There's going to be something coming in that's so wonderful for you in some way, shape, or form, Aquarius, that you're going to want to like tell the world or shout it from the rooftops or whatever it may be. You need to kind of just quiet those emotions. They're going to be overpowering, overjoy of happiness. And certainly, you know, if your ship's coming in, if you've got money coming in, if you win the jackpot, whatever it may be, there's good luck coming in, but keep it to yourself. Otherwise, you've got the Nine of Swords here, where it'll end up being a nightmare situation. Yeah, the spotlight will be on you. The spotlight will be on you, and then you're not going to know which way to turn. With the old and with the new. Yeah. However, the boat card message comes through for you, Aquarius. There's something coming your way, very fortunate. It can be, it's good luck, good fortune. Doesn't always have to be money, but you're winning. Maybe it's a court case you're winning. Maybe you are inheriting property. Maybe there is money coming in that was unexpected. But it's about keep it to yourself. Just simply keep it to yourself. So with the World card, that is stepping into a new chapter. After the World card comes the Fool, and the Fool showed up. Let's clarify the Fool, but that is a new path forward. And you're celebrating. Support around you. Celebrating. Wow. Okay. Very solid and stable financial situation coming in your way. These are all pentacle pumpkins representing your money, your wealth. And look at the Eight of Pentacles. Wow. Get me started on the bottom of the deck. Eight of Pentacles. It's in regards to something that you're focused on. It can be your job that you do. And wow, yeah. The truth comes out. Yeah. You know, we've got the Sun card. Spotlight's on you. All right, Aquarius. Well, I wish all of you have something very beneficial coming your way, but there's a very strong message this week is just keep things under wrap. And there's too many people that'll get envious or jealous of what's taking place, and you need to keep things under wrap so that things can play out and be finalized. Otherwise, you're going to end up with this nightmare situation. We have Earth. Ask the element of Earth for grounding, stability, and strength in times of chaos. Chaos is going to be up to you if you boast about whatever's coming in for the week. All right, Aquarius, that's some messages for the week ahead. Thank you so much for joining me and sending you love, abundance. Make it a great week.